From Japan to Africa, mobile phones are everywhere, and the tasks they perform continue to grow. Chris Valerio's here to talk about their latest endeavor, banking.
Hey, Mark, just when you think they can't possibly come up with something new, they do. We're calling it mobile money specifically. Now, to be fair, this is kind of really caught on already in emerging markets, especially in Africa. But now you might be coming to a phone near you. So here's the issue. Nokia, the world's biggest maker of mobile phones, essentially planning to offer wireless transfer or payment services on its handsets as early as next year. How does it work? Well, essentially, you'll be able to send money by sending a text message or perhaps by calling someone. And it's built on a service from OboPay, but there are plans for this to connect to other payment services in the future.
Chris, how does this differ from mobile banking, which most of us already do?
Yeah, a lot of us do the mobile banking. What would we do without it, right? So here's the difference. Essentially, it's different because you don't need a bank account, right? So if you want to transfer money, you deposit the money with a local agent, and then the person that you transfer it to or that you text message or call, they pick it up from a local agent. Now, no surprise, as you might imagine, Nokia seeing emerging markets is a really big part of this, one that's going to probably take a large part of the market share in this specific one, because many of them have phones, but not necessarily, many of the populations have phones, but not necessarily bank accounts. To give you some numbers, some perspective on this, consider this. Nokia is saying there are 4 billion mobile phone users around the world. That is more than double the number of bank accounts in the world, and it's 4 times as many credit cards out there. So really a lot of potential here to grab a very different part of the market. Now, Nokia not the first to tap into this potentially major moneymaker. In fact, Africa's largest wireless carrier, that's MTN Group, they've been doing this for a while, as has Vodafone. The difference is this is the first maker of cell phones. They actually create these cell phones, Nokia, as you know, and it's the largest player in the industry, the world's largest maker of mobile phones. So Nokia, again, really trying to diversify its source of revenue outside of those handsets, which, as you know, have seen declining revenue. And this is one of the areas they're doing it. It's part of a larger area, I should tell you, Mark, that has to do specifically with finance in banking. And some of the things that have been talked about is using your phone, for instance, as the credit card. So a whole new space out there. We're going to have to see how it plays out. Back to you.
Brave new world. Chris Valerio joining us. Chris, thanks.